Can everyone hear me? I'll be doing redeems in a second. All right, I think it should be coming through. I apologize for the somber tone and for the emote only chat. I should let you know, things are going to be okay. I'm not graduating. I'm not canceling something. We need to have a quick discussion. Some of you might have already noticed the unique title of the stream. Some of you who are new here might have noticed the new rules. Some of you came over from the Discord server and have already seen what's going on with that. If not, then allow me to catch you up to speed. In addition to a few smaller rule adjustments, my Discord server and Twitch streams are now 18 plus. I am not suddenly creating adult content. I am not suddenly going to become more profane. I make this decision in light of the means of moderation to reduce the workload on my moderation team and myself, to refine and keep safer the community that participates in the content that I create and the community that I've fostered. I'm struggling to find the words, and I apologize if I seem overly stern. I should also, thank you for the head pats. I should indicate, for the record, most oddities are going to be absolutely fine. I think, with regards to maturity, most of us that I see in chat are going to be okay. However, recently, unfortunately, I have witnessed behavior from those who have joined the community towards other members of the community and towards myself that is unacceptable. And it's come to a point where, bluntly, we're done babysitting. We should not be subjected to immaturity, especially the likes of which should not, it's not becoming of the oddities community. It's surprising to see it in the oddities community in the first place. But it was nevertheless present, and earlier today it came to a head. I'm not pleased with how I reacted to it, but it was ultimately necessary, and it was sort of the last straw. It was by no means the only cause of such an event, such a change in policies, but it was sort of the last bit. I'm going to choose my words very carefully, and if you're already in the Discord server, then you understand why I'm choosing my words carefully here when I say this. In my Discord server and here on Twitch, if you make us aware, Frost FM, thank you for the follow. Great to have you here. I will be more cordial in a moment. Right now, I'm having a bit of a sterner discussion. If a user makes us aware that they are 18 or under, sorry, if they're under 18, forgive me, my words are already failing me. This has been a very exhausting day. If a user makes us aware that they are under 18, if they call attention to that fact, if we are made aware of that, that action will result in an immediate and permanent ban. I hope that the specificity of that is stressed. I am, like I said earlier, I'm not suddenly creating adult content. I'm not suddenly going to become more profane. This is not some move to allow me to say curse words more freely. This is a move made to simplify. Oddities, I am tired. I am not tired of you. I am not tired of what I get to make. I am not tired of the streams that I get to do. But I am tired. And my moderators have enough to worry about as it is as well. They have their lives outside of moderating within my community. And I owe it to them and to myself to reduce the workload, to make this easier. And this was one of the simplest ways to filter the potential of additional behavior that needs to be moderated. I'm not happy to make such an announcement. I'm not happy that in even announcing the move as it is, that we lost members of the community. Many of you have been here for some time, and I appreciate that maturity. That is the maturity that I hope that we can maintain going forward. Gosh, I apologize for my somber tone and pitch. This is not how I want to talk to you. But between that and a repeat of what happened earlier today, I'd rather have a stern discussion. So, yeah, I'm very tired. I'm excited for what's ahead. I'm excited for what I get to work on, what I get to show you. But right now, thank you for the head pats. But for right now, I'm considering taking a week-long break towards the end of August, early September, if existing obligations permit it. I still have a lot of plans for the rest of this month and for August. But as things were, the existing state of the Odyssey Eurobeat community on Discord and Twitch was not sustainable for myself or the moderation team. I hope that this is understandable. I'm very sorry if this causes distress or disappointment or sorrow. I cried my tears earlier. Pardon my French, but this shit is not easy. I don't like moderating. I don't like telling people they need to stop. I don't like expressing disappointment without it coming across as judgment of the person or being the potential of being too harsh towards someone that may have just needed one more chance or something. But I've found that in my efforts towards diplomacy, I've actually subjected people to mistreatment from the people that I should perhaps have moderated sooner, or have allowed my moderation team to moderate sooner. I take it as a failing on my part. And no matter how the moderation team has suggested that some of what has happened today, for instance, was not something for which I am responsible, it is hard to relinquish that sense that I could have affected that outcome. To those who were affected by someone that we recently moderated, I wholeheartedly apologize that I did not act on that sooner. And I hope that in the future, if a member of this community is making you uncomfortable, is mistreating you, that you feel comfortable sharing that with a member of the moderation team. I would rather have an uncomfortable conversation and eject someone than keep niceties and allow someone to mistreat you or any other member of the community. I think I've said my piece. Could a moderator please remove emote-only status from the server, from the chat? Again, my words are failing me today. But yes, we can talk about this. And hopefully we can make our way to a happier stream. Oh. Uh-oh. Did we need to do, Pixie, can we deactivate the slow mode if that's okay? Thank you, Alma. And thank you for understanding, Latent. Hello, Lena. I'll do those hydrates in a moment, by the way. Sun is lost. I'll keep it short. Some things came to a head today, and the moderation team and I made some decisions that we've been thinking on for some time, and today kind of confirmed needed to happen. Thank you, Daniel. Hello, Joris Stitch Guy from BRC. I appreciate that, Alma. Thank you for the head pats. I do forgive for the shift in location as well. It felt, given the subject, I don't think it would have been very appropriate to have a discussion about my streams being 18 plus at a beach in the more scantily clad avatars. I hope you can understand. I was trying to avoid that kind of misunderstanding. But yeah, today's been rough. And that was not a call that we wanted to make. Yes. Can we get some serious love in the chat? Sun is lost. We don't need... Allow me to reiterate something I said earlier. If we are made aware... Thank you for the headbats. If we're made aware that a member is not 18 or up, we ban. We don't need to... If you are of age, we don't need to hear it. If you are... We have no way to reasonably moderate that without checking IDs or... All right, take care, Shock Bro. We don't have the means to thoroughly process every individual, ask for pictures of government IDs or whatever. So please understand, all that we can do is act on discovered infringements of moderation. Honestly, behave maturely. I will illustrate with an interesting point, something that another streamer does. How many of you watch Tricky Wee here on Twitch? She goes a step beyond and will actively she'll actively sort of call like, oh, it's time to do a special role. It's time to do a special announcement. Anyone who's quote unquote, anyone who's 17 and under gets a special role in the community, and then people in chat will comment it and they'll get banned. here's the kicker. If they hadn't said anything, no one would have known. Ultimately, I think they would have eventually needed to have been banned. I don't plan to lure out such answers. I'm not sure how to pronounce that first word, but Almighty, it's great to have you here. I hope you're doing well today. Sorry for the somber tone. Today's gonna be interesting, but I'm glad that you're here. Be mature. Behave well here. There are times where there's fun to be had and times where there needs to be serious. For a serious moment, some people are aware of advanced cancer, which has robbed me of things such as dexterity, memory, etc., which has been a huge comfort. So to you, Audie, truly thanks for being a huge comfort in a trying time. All this will make you a stronger streamer. Deflated, I'm honored to have been any part of a comfort for you. And I'm still very sorry to hear that you're enduring advanced cancer. Any time spent with you, any time that you choose to share with me in that regard I see that as a tremendous honor. And I thank you for trusting us with your time. And I sincerely hope that it is well spent, that it rewards you well. What was I on about before this? Yeah. This was a rough start. I think I'm gonna get some calmer music going and let's just hang out a bit, yeah? Oh, thank you, Daniel. I'm glad. I am honored that this could be a place of comfort or, I guess, relief through rough times. Let me see. I have a Chompy 1667. Thank you so much for the follow. It's great to have you here. I had a little bit of a rough talk a little bit ago. No worries, Aaron. We're glad that you're here. We've had the discussion we need to have. We'll probably need to have it over time as more people pop in. But yeah, I'll grab some chill music for now. Oh, my ramen is also very, very much the noodles are no longer dry. Gosh, it's nice to giggle again. I suppose it could still be Eurobeat. I'll start with Goodbye Japan. Oh, I think there it goes. So, Sun is Lost, I'll say this. I think as long as you're sharing in the context of the discussion in a way that is not intrusive on others or on oneself, I think you'll be okay. Let me go ahead and take a quick sip. It's time for me to take care of some of those hydrate redeems, and in a second I'll put back some of the more fun redemptions. I hope you can understand that, I hope you can understand why I had some redemptions turned off. Like, it's really not opening. There it goes. Okay. Yeah. There it goes. All right. I think about 3 sips worth, yeah? Ah, thank you. Yeah, let me put some of those things back now. Throw something at me. The Tangia stuff. I think I might restore some of the Tangia channel point redemptions that seem to be more popular. I will confess that some of why I use Tangia is to incentivize the use of bits. I do want to be straightforward about that. Yeah. Boom, boom, and boom. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that should be bits. Yes. I think that should be everything. Head pads, hydrate. Yeah, I think we're good. I won't get into the details, Joris. Long story short, some things have been happening within the community, and it came to a head earlier today over on the Discord server. So that... Thank you for the 100 bits. Uh-oh. Why am I not reacting to it, bro? I wonder if, Actually, let me go ahead and restart real quick. A couple things I need to click. That's not it. Oh. There we go. I think that might be part of the issue. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Oh, no, sometimes it does that. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. Let me see. Uh-oh. Ah! Thank you for the 100 bits, Alma. Yeah, I think I might need to reset it real quick. I'm gonna close it and reopen it and see if that does anything for it. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm sorry, I just closed it to reopen it. And thank you so much for starting a hype train. See, this is more like it. Hello, Millennia and Tara. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Ah, okay. Uh-oh. There it goes. It's behaving a little bit bizarre, but seems to be working. Connections, yeah, should be good. Ah, thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. It looks like, yeah, we're pretty well on the way to a level 2. Oh, thank you for 100 more bits. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be playing well with the integrated throwing system. Ah, there we go. There's something. Thank you for 100 more bits. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the head pat just kind of thumping down. Slowly but surely, yeah. And Millennia and Taras, today's getting better. Started kind of thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for 100 more. And Vera, how could I say no to a request like that? And there we are. Thank you for the headphones. Thank you for 100 bits. My goodness, we might actually get a level 2. Oh, and there's 100 more. We're very close to a level 2 hype train already. Wow. Oh, and there it is. Thank you for the bits. Now, see, this is more like it. And thank you for the hydrate. All right. Got a Trans W a couple days ago. That's fantastic, Caitlin. What happened? We love to give just as sharp-colored objects. It's wild that you trust me with sharp things in the first place. Almaganai. Thank you so much for 2 months in a row of subscribing. Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. Not gonna lie, speaking a little lower actually felt a little bit better because I didn't get around to my vocal exercises today, so I'm not in quite as good a shape vocally as I could be. Easy. Hopefully y'all's weekend went well. Grilled, a close friend slept over and just got my hair dyed a nice burgundy. Oh, that's awesome. Way to go. And thank you for 100 more bits. GLMD, today's getting better. We had to make some decisions today that were not very fun, but I am well surrounded with good support and maturity. Okay, GT with the $25. Can we get some love in the chat for? What? Was that 10 gifted subs? Oh my gosh. Okay. Can we get some love in the chat to GT and to Alma for gifting 10 subs? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Seriously. 10 gifted subs and 25 on the Pally bar. Bless and thank you. Honestly. I don't know what to do. Thank you. We are at a level 4 hype train. And thank you so much. And yes, thank you so much, GT40. I hope you are doing absolutely amazing. It's so good to see you here. and 5 more. Okay. Yeah, can we get some love in the chat for 5 more subs from Alma? Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to eat something before I get too excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. You can't throw stuff at me while I'm... Wait! Hang on! 1,000 more bits and $10. Good lord. Okay. Wow. Thank you. Can we get some love in the chat to wait, DJ, wait. What just happened? Alma gifting subs to so many people. Okay. Wow. And then 1,000 bits from Latent and Linkini the Croc with the sub. Oh wait, gifted a sub to Ultrahound. I just hang on. I am struggling to keep up, and my voice is struggling to keep up. But thank you so much. This is absolutely incredible. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was such a rough stream a second ago. Now it's just such an amazing. You do not have to be sorry for that. Far from it. Like, thank you. I am extremely honored and delighted to have your support like that. I do need to take a hydrate. Hold on. Okay. Gosh, I'm sorry for the weird voice today. I did not get to do my exercise. Jesse Cheery gifting a sub to I Like Chips. Can we get some love in the chat for I Like Chips? And for Jesse gifting that sub to I Like Chips. Please enjoy your emotes. You're so much being part of the Oddities community. My voice is so gone. I was really so ready. You know what I think it is, actually? I've had so many, like, fans and air conditioners, etc. going on in the room that my voice is just dry. Honestly, fair. All right, just did the hydrate. I need to have another bite of food real quick. Is that a level 6? Do we have a level 6 hype train right now? Okay. Well, allow me to maintain my cool for a second. Thank you for level 6 hype train. My gosh. Crime not drinking enough water. Guilty as charged. I will serve my penance by drinking more water. Thank you all though for being so generous, especially on a day that's been rough otherwise. How did I get a sub? I was just checking Discord and I just saw a new chat in the Discord. No worries. Yeah, you are people have been dropping gift subs like wild today. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's another, I just did the hydrate. Silver Blaze, thank you so much for 25 months of subscribing. Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. So good to have you here. And GT40 with that 12-month full year resub. Can we get some love in the chat for Silver Blaze and GT40? Doing all right. Life is busy. Being GT is a task. Glad to be able to pop in. I'm so glad that you can make it. And no worries, Jean. That happens. Honestly, like, I'm just glad that you're here. Yeah, we're not too far from a level 7 hype train. I think that's the highest we've had in a long time. Like, outside of large events, this is actually pretty high up there. Oh my gosh. Okay. What were we even talking about after, like, the heavier stuff and getting into the channel record is level 10. Well, okay. All right. That is, several gifted subs. Can we get some love in the chat to, get some love in the chat to Alma for dropping 10 more gifted subs in the chat. Alma, are you going to be okay? This is a lot of money to be dropping on me at any time, let alone today. Can we get some love in the chat for Alma? Oh my gosh, though, like, if you got a subscription from Alma, please give some love. like, show those Audi hearts, show those the Audi love, show those like Audi yays, do all that. Also buy Alma's art, apparently. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to eat more ramen real quick because I just have. Okay. Mm. I'm sorry. I am so out of it right now. Okay. Oh, before I forget, something else that I could talk about. I still need to build this week's schedule. Confessedly, the things that happened earlier today. Right. What was I on about? Right. So I still need to make a schedule for this week because the events that happened today got a little bit took up a good bit of time, hopefully understandably so. No lines. But I do plan to have a schedule for this week. I'm hoping to get a little bit more Eurobeat production done. We need to pick a game that isn't, well, we could do more Celeste. I don't know. I feel like let's take a breather from Celeste for a little bit. Maybe we should pick a game for this week. Yeah, that animation was from It's a Showtime, an amazing artist and animator. He's done all kinds of art for me, and we have something pretty cool on the horizon. And yeah, honestly, like, It's a Showtime's artwork is truly fantastic. Highly recommend supporting show. If I try Jump King, no, I get too angry. I could not do a game like that. I was already not okay with some of the language I used earlier on stream. I don't want to show that. Like I don't want to put that on display. See, then I'd be 18 plus for profanity reasons. Also watched the Barbie movie. It was very good. Yes, I got to see the. Okay. Chat. I saw the Barbie movie, and not only do I want to talk about it a little bit, I also want to show the fit. I want to show the outfit. Let me scroll to it. Okay. So for those of you who are new, hello, welcome, good to have you. But also, some of you may not know, but I am okay with showing my face. Partially because, you know, I've been working on being comfortable with myself and, you know, sharing myself with the world, but also because if I don't show you these pictures, other thank you for 100 more bits. Very much appreciated. Everybody else. Also, I love the Aloe emote so very much. You know, we're talking about it a little bit during Phoebe's stream. That's right, yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and, let me move this so that I can, like, actually reasonably show it. All right, there we go. Okay, we're gonna do window capture, and we're gonna grab Twitter. And yes, I'm calling it Twitter. I refuse to call it anything else. That shouldn't be it. Am I known in the VTube community? Alma! Alma! What are you doing? Wait! Do we just... No. Okay, wait. That's 5 more gifted from Alma. 1, are you going to be okay? 2, did we just hit a new... Okay, so we're at level 7 now. We just finished level 7. Okay. What was the question? Oh, I'm known in the VTube community. That's a good question. So here's the thing. Some VTubers know me. Others do not. I have a weird, like, I almost want to call it renown, but even then, like, how do I say? not every VTuber knows me, obviously. But the VTubers that know me, I mean, I don't know. I can't really speak for it. Some do. I don't know. I'll be fine. I used to spend so much more on gacha. The Barbie movie was so good and it made me sob. That was such a watch. I was in society as a woman for so long and is so perceived as such. Sometimes all the messages that film hit hard. I'm somewhere between a Barbie and an Alan, but my name is sometimes Ken. I feel that. As a Ken that ended up finding that was short for Kendra, I feel that. Like, there was a lot about that movie that clicked for me in a way that I didn't expect. Okay, so, yeah, let me show you, all right, boom, boom, and that's not it. That's not it. Where is the actual window? Why does it not? Here we go. Okay, yeah, this is my outfit. I'm from a new Barbie movie. Surprisingly existential and highly recommended. If you're on the fence, I'll say go for it. And this is what I wore to it. It's a little bit filtered, so it's got like skin tone to it and such, but I liked how I looked in it. And another picture. Honestly, I needed to put myself together for it. Yeah, you can go to the Barbie movie and not put yourself together. Obviously, like if it's not gonna work for you, don't do that. But honestly, if you can, and you have the means and you have the spoons, then I wholeheartedly recommend you gotta go in your Barbie best. Like, don't push yourself, but if you can, if you're enthusiastic about it, then do it. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that outfit. I've been saving that dress for a special occasion. And the Barbie movie was that, honestly. Kind of worth it, like, worth it. Too, like, before I forget. Had my date this past weekend. It was the first time I've been dressed femme in public for 6 years. No kidding. How'd that go? All right, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. There we go. Due to the amount that went on, you may have missed what I said, so I'll repeat it. My mom agreed to go shopping for feminine clothes so that when the 13th comes around, I get to be my true self around the house without fear of others seeing me. Caitlin, that's a big deal. That's awesome. Congratulations. I mean, that sounds like a win. Way to go. And I think I missed a hydrate. I'm sorry. Thank you for double checking on it, actually. I would have missed that otherwise. Which was quite nice. Had yummy burgers, and then we watched Lilo and Stitch. Nice. Thank you for that, Bats. Would have put something together if not for the fact that when we went to see it, it was impromptu after some impromptu Cold Stone Creek. Woo, okay. Honestly, that's for the. Oh, wait. Z, what do you get at Cold Stone? Like, what's your go-to order? I'm gonna have a couple more bites of ramen before I answer that. Okay, so cold yesterday, but I fought through it for my barbist. Okay, that outfit, GT, such a look. Holy, just wow. You look so good. Life is good. I make people smile and see pictures of adorable. Honestly, that's a move. That's a move. So for Cold Stone Creamery, I usually get cake batter and Twix. Honestly, I really like the combo. There are some other combos that I like, but honestly, if you can get cake batter flavored ice cream, that's the way to go. Yeah, I feel like that was a great way to, like, that's a pretty solid order. Used to work at Cold Stone. How was it? I hope that people were generally, like, kind. Love the oh, that's right. You were talking about the. It wasn't Assetto Corsa. It was Forza. It was Forza. Okay. Haven't been in ages, and they were out of mint. So large sprinkle waffle bowl with vanilla, with Oreo mix-ins, chocolate with M&M mix-ins, fudge, whipped cream, and more. Ooh, okay. So you go for like chocolate. That's a good option. That's a good choice. Team Baskin Robbins. So there's not a lot of Baskin Robbinses around here anymore. There's a few from time to time, but for the most part, For the most part, it's mostly like other ice cream stores around town for me. Okay, Baskin Robbins used to have this like fruit flavor from Spirits of the Cimarron. It was like that movie, and the flavor was so good. They kept it around after the movie for a very long time, and I forget how long they carried it, but it was one of their longer lasting ones, and I loved it. Super good. I wish it was. Aw, do I have this on? I don't think I have this on shuffle. There we go. Spirit Sherbet. It's still around. That is such a relief. I'm so glad. That was my favorite. Baskin Robbins cotton candy is my favorite, but I miss the Stranger Things butterscotch flavor. Okay, so here's the weird thing. I like chocolate. Don't get me wrong. Like, chocolate's a good flavor. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna knock on chocolate. And who knows? Maybe my opinion will change depending on body chemistry. But I really like fruit flavors. I like tart. I like a little bit sour, but mostly sweet. Like, I don't know. I really like sherbets and fruit flavors with a little bit of a sour to them. I really like that. Like I'll get chocolate ice cream or something if it's around. It's like, sure, I'm not gonna turn that down. Must love gelato then. I haven't had gelato very often, but I'd like to. Haven't had sherbet in a long time. Oh, so okay. There was a date that I was on. The guy took me out to basically the downtown area of where I lived at the time, and I got this sorbet. And oh my gosh, it was like an ice cream cloud of raspberry. It was just for a frozen treat. It was so light, so elegant, so soft, and yet it was cold. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Not to say that I didn't enjoy the rest of the date too, but like that stuck with me. I'm loving sour fruit. Yeah. Personal go-to is their classic rainbow sherbet. It was my first exposure to ice cream and it stuck with me to this day. I feel that. Honestly, rainbow sherbet is very good. I haven't had Cold Stone in a while, so the closest one is out of the way, but I'm tempted to hop on the train for some strawberry cake batter. Yes. Wait. Hold up. I need to pause the music for this. Is it cake batter with strawberries in it? Or are we talking like the cake batter is strawberry flavored as well? Because if it's that one, then I need to go back to Cold Stone. Because that sounds glorious. And Jesse dropping a giveaway. A giveaway for a sticker pack. Hit exclamation point enter, I believe in all caps. Then do it. The cake batter strawberry. I'm out. I'm going right now. I need that now. That needs to be a thing that is in my taste buds. I am out. Except I gotta work. I gotta actually do the thing, but at some point I need to get Cold Stone. Honestly, that sounds so amazing. I need to try that because I love the cake batter. So the fact that there's a strawberry cake batter, I'm sold. Wait, is this Barbie themed? Is the strawberry cake batter like associated with the movie? Is that a thing? Okay. Oh, it's permanent. Okay. And Bill Nye 203 with that winning that sticker pack. Can we get some love in the chat? First to Jesse Cheer for buying that sticker pack and for making it a giveaway, and to Bill Nye for receiving that win, getting that dub. Can we get some love in the chat for y'all? Let's celebrate. Strawberry cake batter for strawberries. I forgot about that. I do like me some strawberries. Gosh, this is already going so much better than when it started. Thank you all for rolling with me today. I'm gonna have a few more bites of ramen because I'm hungry. I didn't have lunch earlier. Sorry for the gross eating ASMR noises, but yeah. Honestly, just a reminder that people look up to you because you're a fantastic icon and your voice is goals platonically. Love you tons. Oh, thank you, Sun Fraser. And Zaddy Zat, good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I'm ready to offer good vibes. We are done. We're done with the sad. We're done with the way the stream started. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do that. Hello, Gilgorio. Still doing r/place. Aren't people doing like the Living Tombstone remix of Discord album art? And Bill Nye got that sticker pack. Yay. I lost my train of thought. I'm the thought. Train left without me. See, that's the real reason. No. I shouldn't joke like that. I'm thinking of that, Pats. I'm just waiting for the day the Barbie vehicles go on auction for millions of dollars. Honestly, fair. Okay, I saw someone comment on how much the Barbie movie made on opening day. And they just said, like, yeah, this will be the first movie to make $1 billion. I hate how store-bought sherbet does what I said above. Got some scrolling to do, I guess. There was so much going on that it was hard for me to keep up with everything. I'll replace it with lime? Barbin time. Yeah, honestly, yeah. We had the Living Tombstone thumbnail on the canvas. I saw that, yeah. Thank you for doing that. Honestly, that's very cool. Barbin time. Alright, hold on. Let me scooch in a little bit again. I want to be closer now. Yeah. I feel re-energized now. I think now that we got the hard stuff out of the way and we're just hanging out, it feels good again. I love the part where she Barbied over. Hello, is it Up Tuna DK? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Rainbow sherbet is supposed to be orange, raspberry, and pineapple, not lime. See, I don't necessarily mind lime, but I do prefer pineapple. Just tuna. Okay, then I'll call you Tuna. Hope you're doing well today, Tuna. Do you know that there are 4 films released in 2023 that have Oppenheimer in them? I did not know that. It was $155 million in domestic tickets alone. That is incredible. Awesome. I usually don't care about movies, but okay, here's the thing. So when I went to see Barbie, hello, Big Yoshi Mario, good to see you. When I went to see Barbie, I was actually going with some of the other girls from the Fanime Maid Cafe. And, I was ready to kind of enjoy a little bit, throw myself together. It's, it's a fun little occasion. I was going to be like, okay, putting myself together, sure, that's going to be fun. And, the movie could be nice. Putting myself together was an absolute godsend. And the movie was fantastic. Just, you ever have those days where everything is accidentally, like, way better than you expect? Like, you're ready for like, a C plus, B minus kind of day. And you get just a full tilt A plus. Just everything knocks it out of the park. It destroyed my expectations. Yeah, that was not a movie I would have expected that Mattel would actually, like, sign off on. I really liked... I'll try not to spoil too much. But it was not a movie that I figured they would have signed off on. The beginning, yeah, it made sense. Like, it set itself up well. How do I say? Do I recall right that Barbie, the movie, is PG-13? Yeah, the very, 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 very ending. Yeah, the last... It definitely... I'd say... It's on the lower end of PG-13, a little bit higher on PG. There's some moments in there, though, that's like, okay, yeah, that... Don't bring kids. It's not that it's inappropriate so much as a lot of the jokes will just kind of fly over their heads. Or they might ask why all the grown-ups are laughing. So everyone jokes about Barbenheimer, but it goes deeper than that, as in reality it is Shin Barbenheimer. I see. Yeah, okay. Will Ferrell is so good in the movie. Like, He's kind of a bit part, but definitely very fun. Very well cast. Self-imposed hydrate. I'm gonna have another couple of bites of ramen real quick. Okay. Still have not gotten water. Be better. Yeah. Alma, please get some water if you can. Thank you so much for so much support earlier. Please get that water if you need to. Okay. Barbenheimer is a sequel to Doom and Animal Crossing Friendship. I suppose spiritually, yeah, like that cultural moment where the cutesy thing and the more grim thing kind of get together. If I had a nickel for every time Will Ferrell wore a suit in a subversive movie about a beloved toy. Right? Yeah. Now, if I'm waiting for the Hot Wheels movie, because the Barbie movie did this well, I'm like, so I feel like, and here's the sad bit. I feel like Barbie set itself up extremely well to play on people's expectations. And it's not to say that a Hot Wheels movie could not do that, so much as I struggle to see the level of subversion in the same way. And it could very well be that it's literally just this very much like just a fun movie in its own right. Hello, is it Zafiok? Zendaya or Margot Robbie? I mean, I think they're both lovely. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hope the Hot Wheels movie has Eurobeat. That would be kind of fun. That would be kind of neat. Yeah, I don't think we need to pick one, Zapiok. They're both lovely. Got to listen to a lot to Other Side of Night, and I can now, with 100% confidence, say that it would 100% work in a gym. Good. I'm glad. You need to crank it up to 11. Go full speed racer with it. Yeah. Not sure exactly where they could go on a Hot Wheels if they wanted the cultural subversion stuff. Yeah. I mean, it could very well be that they just play it straight, that it's a movie about racing in cars and, like, kind of do the sports anime approach to it, where it's, like, be good at racing, reach for your goals or something. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not every movie needs to be Barbie. I think that's the thing. Yeah, I think it'd be okay to just make a movie. Hot Wheels movie that tongue-in-cheekly rips at the negative sides of the car community. I think I struck something Mattel can call me with the screenplay. Like the Gran Turismo movie, but with Hot Wheels. Kinda, yeah. I feel like hearing Eurobeat in something other than Japanese anime or movie in a weird way will somehow be an odd slap in the face I didn't know I needed. I mean, hello, movie makers. I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and I make Eurobeat music that has appeared in some media's most fantastic and prized locations. If you need Eurobeat for your feature film, let's talk. All right, pitch over. Hot Wheels should at least have cones. I suppose so. Hope you're listening, Hollywood. I mean, YouTube has been listening, so it's about time for Hollywood. More realistically, so on a more realistic note, I think I do think that I think existing connections in the media world would probably be easier to get that kind of licensing. I don't think it'd be impossible for that kind of license to exist. I think some negotiation might need to happen, but yeah, getting a Eurobeat track into a major feature film, if it's just the one, then yeah, I think that's doable. I'm gonna have a few more bites before I forget. Take care, Dodger. Have a great dinner. I hope it's yummy. The next F&F soundtrack should be filled with Eurobeat. Would bring the movies back. Oh, Fast and Furious. Okay. if it was if it was off one label, it wouldn't be a mess like what Avex is doing to Annual Best of SCB. We just need a racing movie with a butt ton of Eurobeat in it. Honestly, yeah. I think, okay, here's the thing. Yes, a racing movie with Eurobeat in it, but what if it was some other kind of competition? Any kind of like sports anime or any kind of sports media. Or, the Eurobeat stuff that wasn't really that fast. Maybe that could be for something else. Like, I don't know. I have so many unmade scenes to write that are set to Eurobeat. They aren't even car scenes. The genre just works for action. Yes, it does. Think of the head pats. Good to see you, Charlie. Skiing, for some reason, came to mind. Hydro's Thunder movie. Yes. Also, can I just say, I remember, okay, at the very first Offkai, when I got to ask Iron Mouse a question, she talked about, like, I asked, like, where VTubers should be next. And, or where she thought that, you know, that VTubers should go next, or, like, the next big thing for VTubers. And she talked about movies, cinema, film. And, honestly, like, I'm not sure how they would execute on it, but, like, a VTuber movie of some sort, I think that'd be great. And that could have Eurobeat. Because, I mean, my stated purpose, you know, because I think it'd be great. The amount of collaborations, honestly, yeah. I feel like, okay, I feel like a VTuber movie would have the opportunity, the potential to be sort of the next cultural, like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So here's the thing. I feel like adding the top to Lemon makes it way better. I see. I feel like the appeal would be in getting as many figures in it as possible. I feel like it'd have to be one of those things where the major agencies across the board and some independents and some smaller agencies would do well to participate. I imagine the rush to get you know, agency X, Y, or Z VTuber in there would be enough. I would hate to say that it'd be like something like Ready Player One, where it's like, oh, there's VTuber I recognize. I now like this film. But imagine it. If it was supposed to be about the larger aspect of VTubers, then I would think that the appeal would come from the crossover potential. The idea of Hololive and Niji-Sanji VTubers, you know, in the same film, or like, I don't know, VShojo and Phase Connect and Idol movie or something. I feel like that would be the thing. I didn't see Ready Player One, but I've actually heard, like, from those who actually watched it, that it was okay. It just kind of, I will say that the marketing was kind of cringy for me. Because it's like, look at the references that we can stuff in here. You now like this film. It's like, yeah, but what about the actual content of the... Anyway. Okay, good to know. I think I might need to give it a proper chance. Well, I'm gonna have a couple more bites, if that's okay. Mario and Chibi crossover. No. To my knowledge, Bowser still has a restraining order against Chibi. Otherwise, I'd be, that, you know, I would not be against it. But, you know, rules are rules. That paperwork is in place. I think a movie about someone getting into VTubing and interacting with the different segments could be fun. So, here's the sad thing. Thank you for that, Pats. The sad thing is, like, there is a VTubing anime. And from what I understand, it's NFT peddling dumpster garbage. Like, the Keys in the Eye anime, from what I understand, actively promotes, like, blockchain and NFT stuff. It's like, come on. That's not what Keys in the Eye was about. Like, why couldn't we just have a VTuber movie, or like a VTuber anime, about VTubing? It's like calling a VTuber AI. Um, yeah, no. So there is already a VTuber anime, but there needs to be one that isn't that. Thank you. There's a VTuber TV show in Japan that had Toki no Sora and it came out pre-2020. That's true. A lot of us forget that VTubers were around for some time before their resurgence as like streamers. I really liked Kizuna Ai. And I remember some of the old guard too, like I say that as if I remembered. There was oh gosh. Mirai. There was oh gosh, there was the kind of sleepy cat one. Okay, maybe I don't remember them very well, sadly. Kaguya Luna? I'm so bad at this. I feel awful. I should know my history better, darn it! I should know my history. I digress. Nora Cat. I don't think it was Nora Cat. That name does sound familiar though. But yeah, like that early wave of like YouTuber specific VTubers. Can VTuber be added to any content creator not using their face, or does it have to be like this when they use models? Generally it has to do with models. Some people use like a PNG, but there has to be some kind of indication that you're interacting with the character and not the streamer necessarily. Hello Kachu, good to see you. I miss Kizuna. I remember when people asked me what anime is she, and when I explained it to people, they were confused. Yeah. Many have put on so much into their lore, so much more than Hollywood movies. Tons of great work to go off of. Yeah, honestly, like, the lore that V Shoujo is working on, honestly, the way that Merriweather writes, think about that, bats. The way that Merriweather writes is really good. One big issue with VTubers is the lack of aesthetic cohesion. In a modern rom-com, Odyssey's models would fit, while Iron Mask would. I would hesitate to agree with that, to be honest. Like, I think you could call to effect, like, you call to mind, there are ways to get disparate aesthetics to work. I feel like you would have to create some sort of context for them to exist. Isn't Kizuna's headband or bow an icon for VTube suit? Yeah, it's a bow very like Kizuna's. I think she called it a pyoko pyoko. Multiversal rom-com would fit anyone depending. Exactly, yeah. It depends on how you build that context. If anything, like, don't forget that even a lot of the existing generations of VTubers, some of those are very disconnected, lores in their own right. I have so much VTuber lore in my pipeline, but Lord, do I need to buy some better equipment and then time to actually do my model, bursting at the seams to unleash my lore. Gosh. GT40. Take your time. Take your time to do what you need to do. Do not rush. Do not rush. Right, now I'll do that. Great. Thank you. But yeah, no, like... I do have some ideas for lore, not necessarily for myself. As some of you may know, I'm essentially just myself but virtual. This is easier for me. Instead, I have other ways to go about it, and I look forward to being able to share that with you. I would caution that on top of not rushing, don't wait for things to be perfect. Yeah, that's true. I would say the healthiest thing that you can do is give yourself the space to do and to be done. Wooden Wolf 2012, thank you so much for the follow on the stream. It is great to have you here. I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, initially Linus Tech Tips and Hyundai. Great to have you here. But yeah, no, you don't have to have it perfect, but there does come a point where you need to do something. And it's okay if it's not perfect. Better to have something imperfect and iterate than to start perfect, because you'll never get there. your first things will never be perfect. Don't wait for them to get perfect. It's not going to happen. Instead, build on it. Weirdly enough, my avatar for my YouTube videos, the Tiefling, has a bit of lore in and of itself. Namely, my Tiefling self is a sorceress who favors lightning and explosion spells. I want to write and create my webtoon on top of having fun streaming, but whoopsie, fear of failure. On the flip side, I started streaming last year, and now I have a great mic that's been building up. That's awesome, Alma. I guess one thing that that I'd be curious to ask is, by what do you define that failure? How would you, what would indicate to you that you're not doing it right? I feel like so many people are afraid of failure that they're not sure what it would even look like. Is it that no one would pay attention? Is it that people would criticize it? Is it that it would not financially support itself? And by the way, these are not necessarily bad approaches, but it's worth understanding what it is to you. In my case, my work does have a failure state. If this cannot financially sustain itself, then I'm done. I have to stop doing this, or at least reduce it way. Thank you for that, Bats. I would need to stop and reduce how often I do this and find a desk job, which would be devastating. An existing character, modified story, everything, full designs, a theme, really just need to do my overlays, model, and get better internet. I feel that GT40. I wonder though, with there are existing overlays, like pre-made overlays that you can invest in on like Etsy for pretty affordable. Model, yeah, that's a doozy. That's an important one. But you can start with a PNG. And internet, there might be ways to adjust your stream in such a way, that that maybe you don't need to have everything perfect right away. Both of those, I would people would pick my stuff apart and poke holes, not give it time. That are people not caring at all. I have a day job sustains me, otherwise so I'll be fine there. So Alma, that's a fair point. But I would say this: critics can be helpful towards patching those holes. Media having a problem does not mean that it cannot grow. And there's going to be jerks, there's going to be douchebags. TBH, except for Dioxide's vids, is actually my first experience with VTubers. Can't say, oh, that's good. I'm glad that I could be you first. And hopefully the first of many. So, how do I say? People, it's the internet. People are going to get, okay, how do I say this? Be ready for people to have nasty opinions. It may not even reflect on you. It may not even be about your work. There are people that go to my YouTube channel and post there just to be transphobic. They might even like Eurobeat, but they're just there to literally hate. And it's like, okay. And the thing is, if you agree with legitimate criticism, if someone goes like, hey, you know, this part's a little wonky, this part's a little off, then you know what to fix. You have something with which you can improve. And if you disagree with it, then it's like, hey, you know, if they're taking the time to offer a genuine but kindly worded criticism, that's a worthy use of time. It depends on if they are genuinely criticizing, if they are being harsh, or if they're just being verbally abusive. Obviously, you don't need to you shouldn't have to deal with verbal abuse. If they're doing that, then their take is garbage. All they have is mean words. Honestly, for every one person that could be cruel to you, for every one person that could be cruel to you, there could be tens, hundreds, and eventually thousands of people that would rather see where you go with it. People are generally more excited about media than they are excited just to criticize it off the bat. I love people who give me feedback, though. That's just wonderful. People who take that. And that's the thing. If you can tell, okay, The people that are offering feedback, worth your time. Appreciate them. Check out the things that they point holes in and such. The people that are just going to be douchey, the people that are just going to be pricks, don't bother. Just don't deal with it. Just don't give them that. Like, if they're just sitting there spewing filth, then their opinion is worthless. You don't need to take it. And if they're being fully abusive, you can just delete it or block. That's not to say that, oh, everything's super easy to write off. And I'm not going to say that you won't encounter some pretty intense nastiness either. But consider this. As long as there is... Why does my eye keep doing that? Like, my right eye keeps struggling to open all the way. As long as media exists, there will be people that criticize it cruelly. It's just going to happen. Generally, as long as you are good to others and good to yourself, I think you're going to be okay. Like, my work isn't immune to criticism. There's mixing things that I really struggle with. I cannot get a kick and a bass to coexist very well at all. Or rather, I can't get a really impactful kick and bass. That is something that I definitely struggle with. My mixes are not great. But I know where to draw the line. It's like, okay, if someone's calling attention to that, yeah, it's something I should fix. Hydrate, thank you. I'm sorry. None of this is to like put down your fears. Starting as roughest, it really is. Thank you for that, Pats. It really is, Alma, but I'm gonna pause the music for a second. Listen carefully. You will always be gladder that you started than you would be glad that you didn't. Put another way, more people regret the things they did not do than the things that they did. The way that I've heard it said is, but teacher, what if I fall? Oh, but what if you fly? The world should not be deprived of your artwork just because someone might be mean about it. Yeah. It's so invigorating to get support from 3 people. Yeah, well, that's the thing. The Oddities community is inherently supportive. We are here to inspire each other, to build each other up. This is a place to comfortably grow. I think I'm gonna finish off the ramen real quick. Is this an Odyssey shaker? And yes, where can I get one? So the emote is a quickly photoshopped together Odyssey shaker. It's to my knowledge not a real product yet. But here's the thing. There is something for it. Let's see. If I put that there, and I put that there, and I shrink this down, then what I can do is this. That's not it. There it is. Okay, so, that is weird dimensions. What the heck? Can I, like, shrink that window down or something? That looks weird. Oh, weird. Okay. That's not right. Okay. Not sure why it's doing it that way. But, Odyssey Waifu Shaker. So I'm not currently sponsored by any drink companies, but the cool thing is, I do have mugs, and I do have stainless steel bottles, and I do have stickers. And if you happen to put an Odyssey Eurobeat sticker on a shaker, then you have an Odyssey Eurobeat shaker. Or if you get this bottle, then you have an Audi bottle. But yeah, no, you can just buy a sticker and put it on a bottle, and then it's an Audi bottle. Or a mug, if that's your thing. I pay for Sad Cat Dance Shaker. Worth thinking about. Bottle C. I will literally drink the Eurobeat while lifting. I mean, that's basically just like pre-workout or energy drink. Does Fourth Wall have shakers? I want to check something real quick, actually. I'm gonna put myself back in the center, so then I can be the center of your attention. I'm gonna do that hydrate. Can I do a mommy voice? I mean, yeah, I can. Anyway, all right, Fourth Wall. No worries, True. I guess it's just not always easy for me to just jump into it right away, especially when I'm like head full of steam right into a specific subject. I guess you could redeem an Ada Ada or one of my other voice redemptions, but that means accruing channel points. Okay, products. Blue until... Do I have to? Fine. I guess you are my little PogChamp. Come here. How was that? All right, let's have a look-see. All right, new product, design something new. And there's the Yada Yada. And the wink. All right, as per request, Linkini, this is for you. Are y'all listening? Do I have your attention? Linkini the Croc, this one's for you. Ara ara, iko da ne. And for Vieira. And there we have it. I love your reaction every time, Vieira. Yeah, baby, that's what we're waiting for. Woo! All right, let's see if the store that does the manufacturing actually like has the kind of thing for a shaker. Mug, poster, travel mug with a handle, shaker pint glass, wine tumbler. Oh, is it Chicom? Thank you for some follow. I'm gonna stream. It is great to have you here. I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work's been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus, Tech Tips, and Hyundai. Great to have you here. My positioning is very bizarre. That was just a lot of boob on the floor. All right, enamel mug, soy wax, and a glass candle. Hello, Chico. Is it Chico or Chicom? Stainless steel tumbler, stainless steel travel mug. A lot of stainless steel. Stainless steel koozie. Journey bottle. Jolt bottle. Ooh, it might be a Jolt bottle. This one looks new. Request product. Okay. So I technically have something that you could... The wall stainless steel bottle. Okay, so that's more stainless steel. Glass water bottle. Brooklyn tumbler. Nalgene wide mouth sustain water bottle. Yeah, a specific shaker is sadly not showing up on the thing, so we'll see. Maybe if I do end up getting sponsored by a drink company, or if I like went back to I was with Gamersups for a little bit, but hydrate, that I can do. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I guess it's just one of those things at home. So I was with Gamersups for a little while, and I remember at the time a number of controversies came out about what was going on with them. They were not paying some of their artists, they were stealing designs and infringing copyright, and their, at the time, CEO and one of the founders had said some truly heinous things before starting the company. And at the time, I felt that I could not support it in its current state. Since then, it's my understanding that they brought on artists that they do pay, and they have a new CEO. I believe Schlatt is in charge of it now, like Jay Schlatt. The CEO who was there before is no longer involved. So I feel like maybe Gamersupps is in a better ethical space, as it were. I'm a little hesitant, but I do know that that was why I left, by the way. I'd heard good things about Advanced, and I've heard restored things about, well, there are some things that I've heard about Gamersupps in terms of how they defend their shakers that I still need to validate. But honestly, Sigma Monster. See, and the thing is, I used to be all about Red Bull. I don't know. It's. Here's the thing, and I might speak a little lower just to kind of protect my voice a little bit. I'm gonna pause the music for a second. I want to be comfortable pitching a product to you. If I'm gonna be sponsored by something, then I want to make sure that it's something that I can vouch for, something that I enjoy, something that I can be like, yes, if you want to do this thing, if you're looking for this, then I can personally recommend it to you. The best product to sponsor me would be one that I would tell you about even if they weren't paying me. Does that make sense? So for a while, Gamersupps was not that kind of company for me. And it could be that they've become that kind of company. I don't know. Monster Rehab to you. I don't know. I haven't heard much about some of the other drink companies. Now, don't quote me on this because I could be wrong. I almost would rather just design my own shaker and not have it tied to a drink. You want to put your G Fuel in there, you want to put your Gamersupps, your Advanced, your Sneak, whatever, do it. You want to fill it with Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, a nightmarish, eldritch combination of them? Go for it. Imagine not being tied to a big corporation. This post brought to you by Avex. Just kidding. But yeah, no, like, actually, there's one thing that I need to check. My management has been communicating with a merch manufacturer, and I'm not sure if they do shakers and such. They do make other things that the Odyssey Shaker guaranteed to now with 20% more estrogen. Just guaranteed to leach phytoestrogens into your beverage. Okay, if we leaned into that, oh no. Oh, okay, that's funny. Obviously, it would not actually have that, but like, I don't know. The sad thing is, like, I know how I would promote it too. Like, this. Not only would that be kind of funny, I would know like which artists to promote it to and like which would reach it out. Oddberry your estrogen. Sold at cafes for that big titty energy. I'm not the target audience for more estrogen, but I'm all about this market. Yeah. And like, oh no. I just imagine like a the ad for it would just be like a collaborative effort between like Merriweather and like a gender transformation artist. Oi, But yeah, no, that would be amazing. For now, I'm actually really happy with the sticker approach. Like, getting just an existing shaker and just slapping a sticker on it. Now it's an Odyssey shaker. More affordable, does the same job, all good. The thing is, like, when you get a bottle from online, I would do the same thing. GT juice, the T means testosterone. Yes, I would support GT juice like that. For the record, for legal reasons, do not consume hormones related to gender, or any hormones for that matter, casually. Please be careful with that. Like, consult the doctor if you can. I'm gonna finish off the ramen real quick. Yeah, exactly. For legal reasons, this is a joke. To the FBI agent assigned to watching over my material, we're good, baby. Yeah, no, that'd be really, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry, that was really funny. The tweet was of a bubbly pink mug that said 100% natural boob growth potion, extra strength. That sounds like a, I don't know. I was by a GNC on my way to work and they sell these extra up testosterone boost pills, and I have thought more than once about an HRT speedrun. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. I just imagine. Oh, forgive me for this.
Ooh, what's up, everybody? This is Critical. I'm about to speedrun my feminization. Let's do this shit.
Sorry. Just... I'm sorry, that's really funny to me for some reason. Like, the next video is just like, what's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? This is Critical. I'm about to speedrun my my masculinization. Let's do this shit. Just back and forth. Oh, wait. Chat. I'm about to drop a reference that I'm not sure y'all are gonna get. But if you get this, you are a legend. The flavor would be Jusenkyo water. The flavor would be Jusenkyo water. If you get that, you're a boss. You're a legend. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm glad some of you get that. Give yourselves a hand. You are legends. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so I know the thing that you were talking about with like that purported like feminization drink. Or whatever it was. Yeah, that was a complete rip. That was an absolute honeypot scam. That was literally like part of a list to collect addresses of trans women. That whole thing was a complete scam. Like, even if you look back to the original post from that account, it was all just blatant, like, literally an effort just... I'm not gonna get into it too much, but don't fall for that. Don't fall for get titties quick. Oh, no, they cannot, God's blister. None of them can for some reason. For whatever reason, the fact that we exist sets them off so much. They're so fragile. Yeah, it's truly heinous. And I hate to damper the mood, especially after we had things going so well, but people really are desperate for... The thing is, things are so bad right now that I can't reasonably keep that out of how I conduct myself. I can't not talk about it sometimes because it literally prevents me from doing my job in some places. For instance, I hate to say it, but I could probably never perform in Florida. It is basically, that is a no-fly zone for me. Flex says that Belle Delphine is a friend of a friend. Oh yeah, no, I trust, deflated, actually. I hope this is not messed up for me to say, but having watched enough Finster, and having watched enough Cottontail, I see the connection. You are well connected. Like, I believe that. But yeah, no, yeah, Florida's, I wanted to go there. Ultra Miami, Ultra this, that, whatever. I wanted to go. I can't. Because, actually, how many of you don't know that I'm trans? I try not to go on about it too much because, like, people are here for VTubing, for Eurobeat, for the ada and the video games and whatever. I can't not talk about it because it literally affects my job. Come tour in Aalborg. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with Aalborg. Am I falling for a D's nuts joke? You're trans? What? Oh, Aalborg. Okay. Had to pause because my brain started getting stressed about my relationship, but I ended up patting myself and telling myself that you're doing well. Honestly, yeah. Sometimes you gotta be your own care like that. Esmeralda, I'm doing okay. Today started, not gonna lie, today started really, really rough. Not the way that I would have wanted to started any day, but it has gotten measurably better. Thank you for that, Bats. Isn't that from Ranma? Bing, 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 you got it! Yeah, it's the water from the cursed springs in Ranma 1/2. Yeah, it's the water that imbues a curse, where the cold water would change you into the thing that drowned in that pool, and then hot water would reverse it. So that's the joke! Because most people associate it with Ranma's curse specifically. Forgetting that it also was what changed other characters and other things. Never mind that. This is water make titty go brrr. I need to get used to cold showers. Honestly, mood, yeah. That would be speedrunning HRT. Actually, or that'd be speedrunning Transition. Strawberry juice Enkyo. No, it'd be like juice Enkyo. But yeah, no, not me looking at Ranma stickers I literally got from, like, Anime Expo. But yeah, if I join with a brand, if I get with a company, then it's because I appreciate their product enough on its own to where I can comfortably advertise it to you. That is... It's a big reason that I haven't done, like, the Raid Shadow Legends or World of Tanks or anything. I haven't played those games. I would consider a Genshin Impact one if I played it more often. Should get a Ranma acrylic stand, just put it with it. Okay, they're making more Ranma merch these days. Not only that, there was an updated, like, there was a movie. JM! Hello! Let's get some love in the chat for JM. How are you doing, love? Honestly surprised we haven't gotten a modern remake. Honestly, I feel like that's okay, though. Because the original series had some issues. Today's music production is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. The most ambitious RPG. Hello, Nick. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, no, there's a reason that I haven't done that kind of promotion. Even if it brings in the bank. Like NordVPN or, I don't know, some other thing. I can't vouch for it. I will say, and I do not have a promotion with them, but one of the things that I have seen promos for that I would be comfortable advertising to you is honey. Takahashi just kind of puts trans-adjacent characters in a bunch of... I feel like Takahashi has grown since the original run of Ranma 1/2. Ranma had some, like, weirdly homophobic stuff in it, which was weird given the fact that it was a very trans manga. But, yeah, and that's the thing. I can vouch for Honey because I downloaded it after seeing the promotion from Emi Richu, and it works. It finds promo codes. Easy as. Like, I can vouch for it. Okay, yeah. I don't think Honey's the only thing that does it, but I like Honey. I'd be able to vouch for Honey to you. I'm not gonna do that for other stuff because I haven't vouched for it. I haven't experienced it. I'm not gonna... It's a reason that I haven't just randomly joined another gaming beverage. Because what if it's crap? What if it's awful? Like, I think we could use a more trans-affirming version of Ranma. So that's fair. I won't get into it too much, but I do feel like there's a lot of directions that it could go nowadays that would be a lot more interesting, IMO. Like, a lot more compelling. Back to products. I would rather, like... I didn't realize until now you're actually doing... Yes, Bill. The stream is now under the same rules as my server, where if we are made aware, if a user makes us aware that they are not of age, then we will ban immediately on site. I'm not suddenly doing adult content. I'm not suddenly going to get a lot more lewd. I mean, I might still mimic Numi from time to time, but that's more just because it's fun. Yeah, some things happened earlier today, and they prompted some moves that we've been thinking of making for some time to take place now. Glad I'm not just in it. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm in it for the money. But here's the thing. Here's the value that I present to you. I have enough integrity to where I'm only going to pitch you the good stuff. I will say that if the day comes that I really need to take a paycheck from a company that I don't really gel with, I might hint at it. I might suggest that I need to make a move that I'm not super proud of. But for now, like, I still need to get the bag. I still need money. I'm not sure if I'm in a place to use that phrase. I'm sorry. I still need money. But the reason that I'm doing it that way is twofold. There's two reasons, really. One, I'm comfortable pitching to you. I can vouch for what I'm basically pitching you. And two, you trust me. The entire reason that brands seek out... Ugh, I hate this word. Influencers is because of the relationship they have with their audience. Your audience trusts you. If you say buy product, they will buy product. So say our product and they will buy our product. And we'll give you some money for it. I'm only going to do that I'm only going to do that with stuff that I can trust. So you can trust me. Okay? The last thing I want to do is betray that trust. One series I've been enjoying is Zenbu Kimi no Se, which is about a guy who confesses to someone who was born non-binary, swaps whenever they see something cute, and then they end up with some disease. I'm about to explain that part, and the whole thing is a rom-com between the two. Huh. Okay. That does sound pretty cool. But yeah, that's the thing. It makes, for lack of a better way to put it, it makes my opinion to you in terms of products more valuable. Because I'm not going to give you some crap. I refuse to give you crap. Like, in fact, my management and even my mods can attest to this. I've been struggling to figure out how to price things to you. For instance, if it's music related, this is one thing that I've been sort of sorting out so far. It may not stay this way. When it's music related, if it's Eurobeat assets, if it's music and songs and the output that you've expected from me for years, I need that to be accessible, affordable, and simple. That's why my songs are on Bandcamp, iTunes, and Spotify, and all that. They're on YouTube. You can listen to them as many times as you like before you buy. You can get it in whatever formats you want. And it's always, I'm going to do the two, on Bandcamp, for 3 songs, it's $250 and not 3. I want that to be accessible to you. When it comes to personality-driven content, when it comes to, like, if I do stickers and merch, if I do like voice packs or something spicier, not gonna lie, there might be some PG-13 stuff on the way. That might be an area where I'm a little bit more okay pushing the price tag up a bit, but not by much. My value to you is that you're getting what it's worth at the best that I can do. Like, I may do like higher quality t-shirts, but then have an affordable option. If I ever do, like, this is a bad example and probably not the way to dispel the notion that I went 18 plus for just like professional reasons. If I ever did a documakara, I'm probably going to charge pretty high for that. Because that is not a core thing to what I do. That's very much like an extension elsewhere. If it's something that you want, then, you know, I'm figuring that out, how I would comfortably do something like that. If so, I remember I used to say, like, oh, never, I would never. I'm thinking about it again. I would very likely keep those, like, PG-13. I'm not going to do anything excessively spicy. Too many family members, too many professional relations to my family are in my audience. And I'd be kind of uncomfortable sharing that much about myself, whether based on reality or fantasy. At least on a professional level. Like, I'm not against the idea of a docu, but it's going to be like, I'm not going to do something where it's like over the top. I might do like a mouse pad with a wrist rest. It might not be booba. Speaking of Merchant Fin, if I can score NSFW brand, I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that brand, Deflated. Can you DM me with the specifics on that? Because I would want to understand it before I confirmed. Maybe a wholesome one. Well, yeah, okay. In which Odyssey imparts her opinion on Dakimakuras? I've never liked the designs where they... Oh! Okay! Pancake just bought a shirt. I think. Aesthetic design something. Can we get some love in the chat for Pancake? So, I haven't really had an opinion on Dakimakuras. They're not personally my thing. But, I understand the need for them as a product. It's a Finn brand, and the top of the thigh high is a phrase NSFW that rings. Ah, okay. It's not too bad. Wait. Why the celebration? Is this celebrating that I do a docky? At last! A docky that's normal on one side and wholesome on the... So here's the thing. There's a balance, right? Yeah, you got gifted a sub pocket game. But the thing is, like, I've never liked those dockies where one design is like perfectly normal, the other side like looks unsure. Like, I get blushing, and like I get that sense of it needing to be like, I get the need for that intimacy, for the fact that they're sharing something. Thank you for that, Bats. That they're not. How do I say? That they are extending themselves away. You know, that they're going a little bit further of their own accord. But for my take, if I had to do a docky, I would need to be very sure that I'm clothed on both sides enough to still be considered PG-13, but it would still need to be tasteful. I'm not putting myself on something like that without a design that I'm comfortable with. I'm under no illusion that I am somehow not sexualized. And that is fine with me. If I was uncomfortable with my appearance being sexualized, I would not have approved a design that imbues me very well. Dakimakura Gal giving an encouraging double thumbs up. I don't know if I'd go that far, but a daki, like a dakimakura, like pejoratively a waifu pillow. So I'm under no illusion that I'm not subject to that. But I want to be careful with what I do with that, because there is still a reflection on the self. And it's an awkward conversation to have with, like, okay, now let me put it another way. Whatever I make, I need to be comfortable with hearing that my cousin or dad bought them. Not because they would, but because I would need to be ready for that fact. I would need to be ready to embrace that and be like, okay, that is comfortable. I'd have some questions if my dad bought a dakimakura, but, you know, that's a thing. That would mean that whatever was on that daki, I would need to be ready for. Okay, yeah, that is Odyssey Eurobeat. Yep. On a waifu pillow. Yep. Wearing not much. Okay. I would need to come to terms with that. But with that in mind, I'm not inherently against that idea as much as I was before. And even, okay, so on the subject of objectifying products, I love the subversions that people have had for the mouse pad with a wrist rest. I love the twist that I've seen where it's like someone, like a character's knees coming up and like being together, or Chibidokis with her forehead, girl holding two burgers. Yeah, exactly. Unboo mouse pad. Yes, exactly. A daki is short for dakimakura silver, or to wit, a waifu pillow. The pigeon on the eggs. Yes. Yeah, so with the mouse pad, I'd rather be a little bit more silly. I like the mouse pads that I already have out that don't have the wrist rest, because they're clever. Take care, Big Yoshi Mario. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great rest of your day. Body pillows also apparently really good for posture, apparently. I did not know that. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where that kind of product, bring it back to the discussion of like merchandise and materials and things like that. My value to you is that I can stand behind whatever I offer you. Whether that is products of myself, products that I made myself, or products that I'm putting my approval on. I never want to sell you something that I would not be comfy with. Had the same anime waifu for like 12 years, but by the time I got money to get the daki, there were never any SFW ones. Oh gosh, yeah, that's uncomfy. And that's the thing, like, I could never get behind those pillows that have the design where she looks like uncomfy or scared. I just, no. I don't know, like, this is gonna sound, I might be promising too much here, but if I ever do get a daki, both sides will look confident and comfortable. Those are kind of self-reporting. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, but anything like that I would be part of, I feel like, didn't Cinder have a daki? I feel like that would be... I hate to name drop out of the blue like that, but like... Yeah, I feel like Cinder's design... By the way, I should clarify, be careful looking this stuff up if you're not familiar. This is getting into PG-13 R-rated territory. You know, maybe I'm glad that I'm 18 plus now. But what I like about Cinder's design, and indeed with Cinder herself, is that it's a very comfortable expression. Not necessarily always smiling, but like, there's never that sense of something is wrong. There is never that sense that something is off or not okay. And if I'm going to monetize on my own expressions that way, then I want it to be something that I'm comfy in. And again, like, it's a little weird having this discussion. I remember right when I came out, that people were worried that, oh, I'm just doing it to be an e-girl now. I'm doing it to this or that or whatever. I'm kind of okay with this. I kind of don't mind. It's kind of fun. And I'm not under any illusion that people don't see me that way, which surprises me, but I've come to terms with that fact. And I'm kind of flattered. Let's be real. Thank you for that, Bats. So if such a thing must exist, then yeah, I think that would be the direction that would go. All that tying into, if I'm putting a product in front of you, then that is my gesture to you that it is worth your purchase. And right now, I have not been in contact with a brand that of beverage that where we've worked that kind of thing out. Not to say that I don't like the powdered drinks. I actually, for the first time in a long time, actually reordered some Gamer Subs. I have their blue raspberry. It tastes about as good as the first time. Gamer Subs makes a good product. Not sure if they'd want me back. Especially, it's not that I ended things on a bad terms, but I did let them know that I was no longer comfortable. So if I did partner with, say, Advanced GG or G Fuel or Sneak or Rogue or any of the other stuff out there, what's the Poggers or whatever it is. There's another one out there. There's so many these days, actually. Would you be open to the one that doesn't even have your model on it, some other design? I should get one for posture reasons, notes from a song, maybe. Wait. Pancake Man. That's genius. You know why? Bear with me on this. One side is the Odyssey logo. The other side is the Odyssey logo blushing. Oh, that really hurt. I laughed in a weird way that hurt my... Wow, worth it though. Oh my gosh. Okay. That would be brilliant. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, I feel like that would sell better than the main one. It would just be like a pink glow where the cheeks would be. And it'd be a PG option too. Hello, tarot card. Good to see you. We're talking about if, okay, generally we're talking about if/when I promote a product. And specifically, we're talking about Dakimakuras. And we were talking about, like, if I ever did do one of myself, then I would need both poses to look very comfortable and be very classy. And, like, generally be PG-13 at most. But then someone was like, wait, what if, why, Pancake Man was like, would you be open to one that doesn't even have your model on it, some other design? And I'm like, wait, one side is the logo, like the long form logo, and the other one is the long form logo blushing. But yeah. Oh, good heavens. That's the idea. That's the idea. All that to say, I don't do I don't have access to a shaker that would be good for beverages, like the little mixing apparatus, but I like the idea of just slapping a sticker on it, and now it's a that shaker. Unless I partner with a company that not just has a good product, but believes in what I'm doing. Frankly, I'm tired of working with companies that see me as like, oh, I think Red Bat. I do not want to work with a company that just sees me as a billboard. Or number big, give money plus. I would want to work with a company that likes that I'm a VTuber, likes that I make Eurobeat music, likes what I'm doing. Did I manage to apply for advanced? I don't think I did. I will say that I once applied for advanced, or I've at least tried it once or twice. Advanced is one of those companies that I would be comfortable with. And I've tried enough of their sours in particular to where, yeah, they're good stuff. But in the meantime, because I am not with such a company, I recommend buying stickers and attaching them to a shaker. Because then not only do you get the Audi shaker, but you can customize it. You can have it designed whatever which way. Might need to find a way to keep it stuck on there, but like, stickers are cheap. Or you get one that's really, really good. I don't know, like a sticker that's really good, really, really good. Yeah. All that to say, I refuse to pitch you a product, anything. I was partnered with Gamer Sups, Only Human. Good recall. I was partnered with Gamer Sups. I left because at the time, there was a controversy about them using brands without permission, not paying their artists well, and the founder, which was no longer with them, saying some awful things. Things that made me very uncomfortable. Since then, that founder is no longer with them. I believe the company is now managed by Jay Schlatt. And to my knowledge, they are taking better care of their artists. So, thank you, Silver. I'm glad. Odyssey City. Is that right? I make no promises that stickers I buy won't end up plastered around my city. For legal reasons, I must advise that you apply stickers with my name on them cautiously and respectfully. 1 second. Oh, I forgot that I had cinders. The page for cinders talking up here. It's like, oh my. Okay. All right. So one thing that does need to happen is I have not taken a break. I need to take a little bit of a break. I need to refill my water bottle, use the ladies' room, but I will not leave you for too long, nor will I leave you without entertainment. So, with that, I will be right back. All right. Boop. I'm back. And that's enough of words on stream for now. All right. Oh, right. I actually gotta like come back. Did you miss me? Hello. I saw a few faces that were rather okay. I saw a few names that hadn't been in prior. Good to see you. I'm glad that you're back. I thought I saw Desi and Callie. Yeah. Yeah, the song in the background is called "Hurry Up," and it's a song that I made. Desi! I have today off, so I just finished a D&D session. Want to come see it? Aw, yay! I'm honored. And actually, yesterday was my Dungeons and Dragons time. I'm playing a sorceress. I don't have a fun rest of the stream. Take care, Vera. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the head pats. I got some string cheese. Yum, yum, yum. Sorceress Gang. Shadow Money Sorceress Gang. We love casting spells. I could tell a little bit about it. I'll say, the idea that I had for her was, she was originally an entertainer that, or rather, no, she entertains to find a place to live, to kind of settle down, but she keeps getting caught up in things that have her basically running from town to town. Whether they're things that she gets caught up in or things that she gets herself caught up in. She recently joined the party in the Underdark after my first character died. By mutual decision, everyone was like, yeah, your character's gotta go. Was thrown in after being accused of sleeping with a dignitary, like the head of a nearby town. Yeah. I'm playing Wild Magic Sorcerer and we're playing Campaign in the World of Genshin. No way! That's awesome! I forget that, so the current thing of like Dungeons and Dragons is 5th edition, right? Playing a transform character who's wrestling with her outlook on life due to her upbringing while also escaping said toxic family that instilled those values. Bless you, thirsty sword lesbians, for letting me get away with that. Indeed. Sword lesbians are wonderful. We do love us a sword lesbian. Can we get some love in the chat for sword lesbians? Yeah, string cheese was the right move. String cheese was very much the right move. DM has a bunch of cool stuff with homebrew to have a crafting system and stat blocks. That's it. That is cool. Hello, Callie. But yeah, before the bathroom break, we were talking about products. What were we on before that? I'm gonna have a sip. Just played my first typical tiefling in a one-shot. That's awesome. First time playing it, and I figured I might as well just make my first character real close to home. Yeah, you did the right thing. My first character was a very boring fighter. Like, a pre-made, a prefab. Very powerful. Finished a lot of fights. Painfully boring. Painfully boring. Ouch. It was so bad. Made chapter 3 of Celeste. No way! Congratulations, Desi! Just need lots of breaks. Yep, take those breaks. Take those breaks. Do what you gotta do to be comfy with it. But yes, Celeste is so worth it. And I'm so glad that you're giving it a shot. Honestly, super, super good. Love that game. I think I still have my... Yay! Let me see. So Thirsty Sword Lesbians is actually the name of a card game. Okay, so it sounds like it's an actual thing. Okay, got it. Okay, I thought that it was just I thought we were just talking about the concept, which, great. But also the fact that it's literally a tabletop RPG, even better. Even better. The rules in it is very flirty. It sounds like it, honestly. Need to play more D&D. My imagination feels like it's been stunted by school. Haven't been able to do any RPing outside of basically self-inserts. That's fair. Honestly, like, having some things that are your own and some things that are kind of predetermined, I think that helps the creativity. Because, like, what's the word I'm looking for? One word that comes to mind is, like, finding the edges of the canvas. Because, like, some people find a challenge or they find that their creativity is best sparked by a round canvas or, like, a very small square. And that, you know, in finding solutions to that, you find creativity. Or something you can do with it. Back from getting some curry and fries. Ooh. Curry? I wouldn't have thought to do fries and curry. Honestly, yeah, Desi. So much of it is the party. Thank goodness that our DM is super, super chill. So technically, the second time she'd been in the fantasy world, her backstory has her going there the first time and being turned into Foxborough made sure to realize she was trans. This time around, she's figuring out herself outside her more desired fox self in her life in the real world. That makes sense. Okay. Can I share a little bit about like some of the media that I have consumed in my exploration of myself? And I feel like it kind of touches on stories similar to the one that you're telling, Silver. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. Had to kick out one toxic person in the last year that just kept gaslighting and demanding. I am sorry to hear that, Desi, but I'm glad that, yes, thank goodness for healthily setting boundaries and moving on. Very, very good. Okay, so given that we are now all mature and 18 and all that good stuff, I mean, the subject that I'm going to talk about isn't horribly spicy, but I really loved when I grew up and like looked up gendery media, usually stuff to do with gender and transformations, things like that, things that emulated that. I found that the more affirming stories are what I was drawn to. Like the stuff was like, hey, this is a place to explore and to be okay with yourself. Like where it wasn't just really disgusting fetishism with humiliation to it. Like the awful, oh gosh. But like where it was actually like, hey, you know, there's a world here. There's a context for you to explore it this way. I can actually mention names now. Every once in a blue moon, I will look up what the Transform Mistress is doing. That's the name of the artist. And I love her stories. I love that. Not for. It's spicy. It's still very much that kind of material. But I love that it is always affirming and generally very kind and sweet. It's not shaming. It's not. It touches into some other things, but just. It's so much happier. It's so much sweeter. I wish that I had more of that growing up because it was either like stuff that kind of hinted at that or terrible humiliation-based fetishism. Not Zach. Wait. Okay. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Oh, okay. So I'm not as familiar with Not Zach for Work. But okay, there's another artist who did a lot of stories sort of in that line. Went viral on Twitter for a little while. For a good reason. Like the whole thing was like, oh, everyone's at a Halloween party and one was just dressed as girl. And you know, a witch comes along and then everyone becomes their costume. And it was just very focused on that moment of like, wait, I finally got something. I don't know, like that kind of, when we were talking about earlier with like the Odyssey is, you know, Oda Strawberry Eurostrogen joke. It's just like, I just imagine a collab between like Merryweather and the Transfer Mistress for that. Hello, you boy pasta. Good to see you. But yeah, no, like, that's the kind of thing, that kind of, not quite. Kennel had a story that I understand, though. No worries, GT40. So, when I grew up, there were some artists that drew, or folks that made, like, images or stuff that kind of told stories about exploring gender. Not always in very purely tasteful ways, but in recent years, more artists have been making stuff that's, like, a little bit more healthy-minded about it. Instead of it being like, it's mostly about like, hey, here's a healthy way, you know, if you're having these kinds of feelings, that's okay. That just, you know, that suggests this, and that's, you know, that's a fine thing. As opposed to it just being the I'm trying to think of the artist. It wasn't not Zach. It was oh gosh, okay. I won't get into it too much, because this is definitely getting into genuine, like, 18+ territory, which I'm kind of not used to getting into. But, I know, it was that kind of thing where it's like, that kind of story where it's like, you have this world, like a genuine, well-made world, and affirmation in the sense of, like, being able to adequately explore it without it being, like, just a conduit for something more base, you know? I feel like my words are coming out very poorly. I might end the discussion. She's like Heartstopper and Nimona in the mainstream makes me so... Yeah, I've heard really good things about Nimona. I still need to watch it, though. Actually, okay. I'm sorry, last thing about the Transfer Mistress, and then I'm leaving it be. We've had a few folks join the server from time to time. I don't think they're with us anymore, but it's like they would come in. It's like, oh yeah, welcome to the server. In the back of my head, I recognize your profile picture. I know where it's from. Oh, Misfile. Okay, I know what you're talking about. It was like Initial D, but gendery. And like, an angel misfiles the paperwork, and that changes stuff around, right? I remember that. That was up with like Sparkling Generation Valkyrie Yuki, wasn't it? Why is this therapeutic all of a sudden? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Roselia. Good to see you. Didn't get into fluidum. Having breakfast at the moment, so on, and something nice at a cafe or restaurant. What would I order? I usually get like a breakfast sandwich, like an egg, sausage, and just like an English muffin, and like a mocha, iced or hot. Sausage. If sausage is not available, I usually just get bacon. But yeah, no, it's kind of nice to be able... Okay, here's the thing. This was all during a time when I was not comfortable. These are all things that I explored when I was not comfortable talking about it. Because I thought that it was, you know, I wrote it off as like, oh, this is just, you know, this is the kind of material that I look into because I'm gross, because it's just some this or that or whatever. So to be able to actually, like, talk about it in the context of this actually helped me, like, understand myself. Yeah! This is great! Sorry. I'm doing little tappies with my feet, not gonna lie. But yeah, no, it just, think about the headbuds. I don't know, yeah, if I did do a, thank you for more headbuds. If I did do a product like that, I would, I'd probably tag both artists to work on that. Like Mary on the story and the Transform Mistress on the artwork. Actually, latent. Really? That one? That one? Ahem. Latent Logic has redeemed a. Ahem. Nya, 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 nya. Meow. Is that supposed to be a pun on me on Cat Girl? Is that supposed to be a pun on Cat Girl, Latent? But by the way, I do understand that for the first stream that we've had with the 18 plus tag on, I've actually kind of gotten a little bit on the spicier side. I don't plan to lean this far into it in the near future. There were subjects that this does free me up to talk about, but the intention is still very much to be on the same kind of Eurobeat, VTubery, video gamey kind of subject. Like I said, this is not going to be a vessel for adult material. This is not going to be a vehicle for adult content. I do not plan to be additionally lewd compared to what I was at before. But on the same token, it's kind of nice. It's a bit of a relief. Yeah, be wise, be safe, be aware. Yep. Very much so. String cheese. How you doing, by the way? I haven't checked in on you in a minute. Can we still talk gender? It does feel really good. Are we still good on that? Like, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's another reason that I'm checking. Like, I do know that not everyone here is in the same situation as myself. I'm out walking because it might rain later. Woo! Honestly, that sounds really, really good. Basically woke up after a particularly simple yet effective dream that brought everything to the forefront because I was clueless that there might have even been a shell to crack back then. Hello, RoboCat! It has been a hot minute. I hope you've been doing very well. And, yeah, we were talking a little bit about just some of the media that we've encountered in our explorations and our shell crackings, as it were. And I guess now that the stream is considered 18 plus, it did allow me a brief window to open up more directly about it. I am also trying to be very careful. I'm trying to be safe, be wise, be aware, all that good stuff. I can do another hydrate real quick. Thank you, Z. Pretty out of the loop, but I love my gender. I'm lost, but I got the spirit. The G in GT stands for gender. That's fair. And I will say, I do confess that my experience is still very much the trans femme one. I do hope that what I'm talking about is not invalidating or suggesting that a trans masc experience is somehow any less valid. Listen, we stand our kings and queens and non-binary royalty. Speaking of discovering media, back in 2020, I found this series called Odyssey Eurobeat. Oh gosh, that trollop. Yeah, only human. I'm sorry. That only so much that I can do for you there. That sounds like absolute schlock. Yes, trans masks are wonderfully valid and fantastic, and we love them. We love our kings. MB entities should snooze. It's 2 a.m. Alma, please sleep well. Thank you so much for popping in. Get some good rest, and we'll see you tomorrow, yeah? Good night. Sleep well. I do worry sometimes. I have generally tried to keep, and I've even talked about it on stream a little bit. I do try to keep too much gender discussion out. Like, I try to limit how often I talk about it because a lot of people are, like I said, here for Eurobeat, here for VTubing, here for that, this, that, whatever. And there's a lot about me and what I do that I like to share. On the same token, it is a relief to have such a connection. Like, a lot of people that resonate with what I go through, what I do. I I do worry that it might put folks off also that can't relate. Oh, yeah, Taro, if you need to eat, please do take care of yourself. Like, please, I'm glad that you're here, but if you need to take a break to eat something, please do so. I would rather have you well fed and taken care of than have a few more minutes of your time if you need to take care of that. Personally, I'm a Transmaster Supreme leader. I fully support that. I'm super there for that. Take care, Desi. Thank you so much for coming. But yeah, no. I lost my train of thought. I'm the thought left without me. If it is getting too much or going too far, please do let me know. But left to my own devices, I would go on for hours and hours about it. My train of thought didn't even leave the station. Honestly, that's fair though. It's easier to board. The thought fell off the train. You got it. You got it. Hey. Yeah. I think that was the big thing about getting put together for Barbie over the weekend. Like, I haven't put myself together to that extent in a long time, and something about it was just, oh my gosh. Everything I love about it, just in full effect, full display. I need to be in fancy clothes and full faces of makeup more often. I think I need that, like, a lot. Anyhow, I find myself singing along to the instrumentals in the background. Yay! I don't mind. I like hearing you talk about stuff you liked. Well, that's fair. And on that note, I must say adieu. Gonna play Mahjong now. Have a good time in Mahjong, and thank you for that, Patsy. Yay! Actually, on that subject, how you like the background? I chose it partially because it'd be more appropriate for the subject matter of what we were going to cover at the beginning. But now it's just like, this is kind of a cute little room. I like it. I like it. I wonder if I'd feel better about myself if I did that. Last time was in 2017. Oh. Honestly, I have a theory. Aw, thank you, Tangent. So here's the thing. Everyone would probably feel a good bit better affirming their gender whether or not it conforms to the one assigned. If you're a cis guy and you like racing cars and having a healthy amount of drinks with your buds, great. If you like making steaks and going out to like have deep discussions with your bros, do that. If you're a femme and you like pink and makeup and that kind of thing, do it. Yeah, and if you're a cis guy that likes cute stuff and that helps you feel like yourself, then do it. The thing is, like, taking that time, and I've had to learn this too, like, it's, it takes time and it takes energy and effort. It's not easy. Like, I had to remind myself to put myself together. After stream is done, I need to put on my face. But taking the time to do that.
He's tenderizing the ground.
Of course.
Write that down.
It's part of taking care of yourself. It's a way to remind yourself that you are wonderfully you. A cis guy likes whatever. Honestly, that's great. Seriously, roll with that. And that's not me trying to write that off. Like, how do I say? Hello, Destiny's Armchair. Good to see you. I'm glad you think so. I guess the thing is, like, nothing that I do or don't do would invalidate me as a woman, right? Other than me deciding that I'm not. But for a little while, I just wasn't doing any of that. I was just keeping myself, like, dressed in, like, the simplest stuff, like sweats, and throwing myself at a computer. I wasn't treating myself like a person, let alone as a woman. And it took doing that for myself to be okay with it. To, like, realize, oh, right, I actually like who I get to be. I can do that now more comfortably. And I love that. So, it took doing that regularly, like actually making a habit out of it, to really reconnect with my happiest self. And that's not to say that this is some be all end all and do this and, you know, depression cured, neurodivergent soothed. Like, it's not that. Like, I'm still gonna have executive dysfunction, but I'm gonna feel happier about myself as a human being. Yeah. So it's that kind of thing where it's like, it's a way to take care of yourself. And I think that's valid. It's important because we so often, or at least I so often get so caught up, kind of like earlier today. Like, I was so buried in what I have to do that I was lost in it. I was so focused on what's ahead this week, this month, how much am I, oh, thank you for the head pats. You know, am I going to be able to make expenses? Am I going to be able to do this thing that I'm trying to save up for? Is it all going to work? That I forgot that I'm going to be okay. Hey, why? What was that for? What did I do? Hey. Fine. See if it bothers me any. Sometimes even this can reduce overall smoke costs. Zeet, that is such a good way to put it. Thank you for that, Pats. That is such a great way to put that. Oh my gosh, yes. It kind of reduces your spoon cost. Like, it makes it easier to do things. Welcome back, Dart. It's that kind of thing where it just helps you remember how to feel human. But yeah, and that is something that I would recommend for anyone. Wait, I wanted to catch that. Free steak. I mean, how can you say no? The only other time that I get free steak is if I get taken out somewhere, and well, that doesn't happen. Dysphoria is a passive debuff. Euphoria is an active buff. I mean, it could be a passive. It can work as a passive buff as well. Robocat. That's amazing. I don't know why. That also reminds me of like, just like, hold on. Let me see if I can still execute it.
He's tenderizing the ground.
Of course.
Write that down. Write that down.
Okay, it reminds me of that joke that I've heard. It's like, let me see if I can still do it with that old voice. It's like, hey babe, I heard you like bad boys. Well, I'm so bad at being a boy, I became a girl. I can't even do the lower voice anymore. Just like that kind of thing. You're like, bad boys, I'm the worst boy. I'm so bad I just ended up not being one. Oh, what was I on about? I should do that hydrate. I think I did that, but I'll do it again. So yeah, honestly, I'll do that from time to time. Quick sippy. For a little while, I was better at slipping in the Patrick Warburton voice, just like,
The poison for Cusco's poison.
lately it's been a little bit rougher because my voice is in a weird state of flux. I do need to schedule that appointment after all, I think. I wasn't gonna get a camera shoved up my nose because I still think that I have a lot of fans running in the house, like the air conditioner and the fan and etc. This, that, whatever. But I still want to get it checked. So, as unpleasant as it is, well, I get to snort a numbing agent and get a camera shoved up my nose. Yay! Yeah. Maybe that will allow me to buy back some of my old voices, you know? A state of flux, a transitional phase. That's been another thing, by the way. A lot of you have been really positive about when I use a lower voice, and I've appreciated that. It's genuinely been a good catalyst for letting me speak a little bit more naturally on stream, and I appreciate that. Oh yeah, this song. This is about when you joined, wasn't it, Only Human? With the avatar on my screen. Knowing you. Right on. And it's been good having you since then, honestly. Like, it's been good having you just in general. Okay, not gonna lie. I'm very proud of the work that I do now, but 2019, I was kicking out some stuff. I was kicking, like, 2019 and 2020, I was... Well, back then, I wasn't as focused on streaming. So, like, I was able to just crank out material, and it worked a trick. It worked really, really well. So, it was nice. Yeah, oh my gosh, see, you're so right. Oh, Ori's voice is so good. Playing with voice has been slow going, but I think every attempt helps you find my voice. And that is the kicker. That's the big thing. At first I found a femme voice, and now I'm learning to find what my voice is. And I like that. It's nice. Knew about your music, primarily Toho stuff, since about 2017, but found out you streamed out June 2020. So I noticed that's a thing. A lot of people, it's like Homestar Runner. Like, a lot of people are familiar with how they knew it from before, and they don't know that it's still going. Like, people know my old work, like Discord, or the Toho material, or the initial D stuff, and they don't know that I'm right here. Boy, am I glad that that she's in there, and we're out here, and that she's the sheriff, and that we're frozen out there, and that we're in here, and I just remembered we're out there. What I want to know is, where's the Odyssey? If you recognize that one, your senior discount is on its way. Internet-wise. Rain Dance was my official start of my Eurobeat journey. No way! I'm honored to have been part of that. Ah, my forehead itches. But yeah. Saw the unedited clip post the other day. Oh, hello, Flair. No worries, you are here. Senior discount. Well, yeah, wasn't that like in the 2010s? I feel old. It's not old, I just feel old. All right, take care, Taro. Thank you so much for coming. Let's see. Another thing about it, Discord was the first year songs I listened to, then I rediscovered you via the Toho. Yeah, honestly, like, I am your DeviantArt phase. Everyone's. A few veteran discounts because of knowing random stuff in Tony Hawk games. My brother owned the first one. We played the first one together. So here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman. I'm sorry, I could not help myself. Honestly, having that be the opening song of the game, like the first one that you hear when you start playing, genius. Absolutely perfect. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! There's something somewhere that said ska is the pineapple of pizza on pizza music genres. Huh. That's fair. Ah, think of the headpads. But yeah, no, like... what was I even on about? I forgot. Right. No, I forgot I'd even back then. But yeah, no, voices and such. It's been nice to, it's been nice to have that back. Like, to be able to speak a little lower. Like, Orihime or Anja Katrina or the late Nina, I am not. But, oh, thank you for that, Pats. But, it's a relief to be able to take that a little easier. And it's not that I've been putting on a huge different voice for the sake of stream, but I do think I put a little bit of emphasis into it because I think it elevates my voice a bit. Like the way that I spoke at the beginning of stream today when it was a little bit more serious. Hello, Shannon! Good to see you! Panda Bear with several numbers afterwards. Thank you so much for the follow. Great to have you here. I stream every weekday at 2 p.m. Pacific. My work's been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus Actus, and Unday. Great to have you. And take care, Azalea. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm still eating string cheese for the record. I think I just did the hydrate. Pretty sure I did. There we go. And yeah, Rosalia, please do sleep well. Yeah. I don't want to keep eating more string cheese, but I should probably wait until the end of the stream. I'll probably go for about 15 more minutes, because we're about 2:45 in. I don't want to sleep knowing that you've gone away. No need for words that I want to say and around. Chat. My birth month is coming. I have my ideas for how I want to celebrate, but I'm curious. How would you like to celebrate it? Any Everfree plans? Perform? Ooh, there is something more, but I can't talk about it. Subathon. Maybe. You know, go on for a good bit longer. I need lozenges and things and like ways to take a break every few hours or so. Gotta clean up some stuff and such. Have fun. Yeah, GT40, it was so good to see you here. What's up, Blue? What's on your mind? What's on your heart? No more cursed Red Bull flavors, though. I mean, the new ones are pretty good on their own. Like the Juneberry flavor. Thank you for that, Bats. The Juneberry flavor is really good. It's very soft, very light. I like it. Yeah, I have a few ideas for what I want to do, but the one that you had off drink, that was not Red Bull. That was G Fuel, and that was the chili dogs flavor. It was so bad. It was like pure liquid smoke. Games with chat. I think that'd be pretty fun. Let's see. I'd probably do something like Kunaki or something where, how do I say? Something where it's easy enough to manage. VR chat meetup. So I feel like that would be less of a stream thing and more just something like afterwards. Like something just for the community. If Red Bull had a zero sugar line like Monster, I would try it. I mean, they do have a zero sugar edition of the main one, but I don't think they have like a lineup per se. Heard Vampire Survivors with chat integration. Oh, yeah. I think Phoebe played that a little bit, like a couple days ago. It was good to see her back on stream too. Oof. Itchy. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Yo, girl, Echo. Thank you so much for the follow on the stream. It is great to have you here. I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, Linus, Tech Tips, and Undie. Great to have you here. I hope you're doing well today. Co-op Vampire Survivors chat interaction. Is that... There's co-op Vampire Survivors? I did not know that. Audience mods just getting royally screwed by chat. Honestly, most likely. I feel like I'd probably do stuff like Kunaki and some of the easier to moderate Jackbox games if I did that. Co-op hasn't happened. Okay. Excuse me. Apparently Steam Play works well. Only chat integration. Okay, that's fair. Vampire Survivors but its Twitch plays. Oh no. What am I on about? There are some ideas that I have that I need to eventually integrate into how I'm actually gonna like do the stream. One of them will be some variety of performance. Not sure if I would do like a DJ set like I tend to do at like I've done at past conventions. Probably more just like a standard show, like start to finish songs, or like I don't know. I'd figure something out to make it still make it fun. Yeah. Wait, is there not music playing? There it goes. Karaoke streams are fun too. Honestly, kind of, yeah. I'd probably just do like sort of my own stuff. Yoki. I know chaos mods are hilarious. GTA Sanders. I have never played a Grand Theft Auto game properly. I would like to, but not right away. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about that. Just ways to make that stream go well and have it be fun. And I'd probably like to do shorter games. Like, I won't get into it, but I have a plan. If it is not a subathon, then I have plans for like each block. But this is a good idea. You know, some of these are things that I had put aside. Question is, how do you look at the crowd? I've only performed twice and I have issues with eye contact. Hello, Vinyltastic. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well today. Knew it was a good idea to speed. You what? Did you just say you sped? Vinyl? Oh wait, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Vinyl. Vinyl middle name Tastic. Did you really speed on the way home? Drove one under the speed limit. Under? Did you drive well? Did you drive safely? Tell me that you drove safely. Can't say too bad after that. I'm sorry. Ooh. I drive inside the lane. Well, yeah, but did you drive safely? Did you drive safely? Didn't hit anyone, so sure. I think you could do better than that. Vinyl, promise me something, okay? Right now. Promise me that you will drive safely. Promise it right here in chat. You will not speed. You will drive safely. That's not what I asked you to say. I will drive safely. Say it. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good. Then carry on. And yes, the song in the background is Seraphim. But yeah, that's important. I want you alive for streams. I would rather you be late and miss a stream than speed to catch one. I never want to hear that you sped to catch a stream. Your song Discord kind of made it to r/place. Yeah, I'm aware of the TLT remix thing. I'm down with it. I'm happy with it. Means it's sort of a cultural icon. But yeah, no, yeah, please take care of yourself. Please, please, please. Big brain move will be to watch the vinyl. No, stop. Hello, Maddie. I'm doing okay. Today started really rough. It started really rough, but it got a lot better once I started stream. Once I got all the sad stuff, the scary stuff out of the way, it got a lot better. How about yourself, Maddie? And vinyl. At least just put it on like audio only. Keep your eyes on the road, please. Please promise me that. I don't want to think about you like having your eyes off the road or driving and not safe. That's a really sad idea. Okay? Hi, Audie, can you... that's a little bit further than I'm comfy with, Marzi. I can wish you a good night. I can give you a little head pat. How's that? A little head pat good night? I hope that... I do hope that's okay. I'm just not really feeling the, not really feeling doing smooches. Take the head pat. Good, good, good. All right. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Good night, Marcy. Sleep well tonight, okay? And then we'll see you tomorrow stream, yeah? Night-night. How's that? We are in the last 5 minutes of streams. Thank you for head pat. Thank you for head pats. Any last questions, comments, remarks, redemptions before we are done for the day? Perfection. Yay. Hydrate. That I can do. Aye. Another idea, Perth Defense Force 4.1. Huh. Okay. How does one hydrate with a microphone? I don't know. I guess they just have a really wet mix. Did the hydrate? What was the advice? Did I miss something? Reverb on the master. The microphone is secretly a water bottle. I guess? Who should we raid today? I just realized I'm not used to streaming quite late in the stream. Later in the evening. Hello, Strawman. Good to see you. Let's see. Leave. Wet mess like didn't put enough flour in the batter. That's also true. That's also an option. Oh, Numi streaming. Numi's capped subathon. Oh, I didn't know she was doing a subathon. Oh, flare. Oof. That took me a second. That might be a bit. That's a bit much. Yeah, that's a doozy. That's a little further than I think is cool to go. Sax is streaming. Lilac is streaming. Avino's streaming. It's all good. I guess. Okay, here's the thing. I guess I'll establish this boundary for now. Jokes with me, I'm generally a little bit more okay with. But if it's to do with someone else in like a really strong context, I am gonna err on the side of caution. Well, the thing is with DJ Cat, we've rated Mako like twice in a row now. Let's raid. I'm torn between Avanil and Numi. I hear Odyssey streaming. Oh gosh, that absolute trollop. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna last for much longer. Yeah, let's raid Avanil. And then I hear Odyssey sending for stop. All right, friends. Yeah, I think we're gonna raid. Oh, thank you for that, Pats. It's a mishap that happened. I'm aware of the one that you mean, Flair. And I'm aware of pink microphone. Listen, I'm enough of a Chibidoki fan. I know what you're on about. Can y'all raid on my behalf? I mean, we just do the raid. Thank you so much. Wow. Y'all have a message ready. Look at you go. What a good chat. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm gonna pause the music real quick. I know that today's stream started kind of rough. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for rolling with it, for being respectful. Thank you for that, Pots. Thank you for making today so nice. Today could have gone really foul very quickly. Thank you for understanding these new rules. Thank you so much for rolling with them and being mature and respectful. And with that in mind, I will see you tomorrow. Until then, I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat signing out. Mwah! Okay. Here we go. All right, let's get that raid going. And here we go. All right. Bye-bye. Utsukare desu. Bye-bye. Bye. All right.